Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah the Shopper, and I'm here to talk about doing our gig work and how is it working for you, how it's working for me. And I've recently been delighted. I did get my two corner shop cards, and I'm trying to enter them to be active. I don't know if it's on the Cape yet, but I know that the chain store that I work at accepts it. So I don't know if, you know, it's coming to the Cape, or I have to drive off a few miles to get to a local Shaw's to be able to do it up there. Anyway, welcome. And so I've got to put that in, and I'm doing that. And I was able to do on my day off some Instacarting, and it was very, very interesting. And I got this order, and it was all ethnic food. And it ended up taking me 28 extra minutes to shop it. Even Instacart like texted me and said, "Are you okay? Is there a difficulty that you're having? Do you need our assistance?" It's like, no, I couldn't find it. Was this aloe water, and it's in produce, but it has its own little section, the little metal bookcase rack things. And oh my God, it was like wild. And then a lot of Goya frozen things, and they were out of stock of some things, and I had to email her. Thank goodness she was there, and she was quite active, and it was really a delight. And I did consider it a continuing education type of shop. And this gig work does supplement my in-store shopping paycheck, my W-2 job. So it's great, but I did consider it continuing education. It was at Stop and Shop, and they have a huge population that is from other countries, and so they are used to other food. So they have a myriad. I like that word. A myriad of different foods than my store has, and it's just one town over. But the difference in what you would find, even in the produce, they've just got. I mean, I would need an education on how they use all the different fruits and vegetables that you can find at Stop and Shop in this store. Most people don't speak English in this store. I've told you about going to the deli, and it's like I feel like I'm in their country, and I think it's great because they can cater to the needs of these people. So anyway, it was a very interesting shop. The tip was decent, even though it took me a long time. But like I said, sometimes I pay for my continuing education, and it takes a little bit more time, and I like that. So maybe I'll be adding the corner shop to my list of gig things that I do. I haven't gone back to DoorDash. You have to schedule times, and so I just kind of hope for point pickup and Instacart to provide, and they usually do on my days off. And now I'll have maybe a plan C. So it's all working out, and I'm happy. And for some reason, really, it has nothing to do with the way that I shop. I've always been a 5-star shopper. I enter into the store with the idea of fulfilling the customer's list and doing everything I can to get their attention, to provide a substitute, to have them be part of the shop. Isn't it great when a customer is there and can really guide you? There's nothing worse than getting towards the end of the shop. And I usually, if I have a non responsive customer, I get to the, 5 more item type thing. And usually it's like the dairy and the frozen. And it's like I'm getting ready to close out the shopping for today, and I really don't want to see you go without. I hope that you can respond so I can fulfill your order. And if they're still not responding, then I just go to the refund, because sometimes the substitutes are just not perfect enough. You know, that perfect enough thing, like substituting a Cara orange for a navel orange. I wouldn't, hesitate to do that, but I'm not going to substitute um, one type of ham for another at the deli if they're all out of that particular one that they want, especially if they order those packages of like the Applegate and in my store, Primo Taglio, things like that. So I really want to get them what they want. I mean, that's the sort of shopper that I am. And most of you are the same way too. We might not eat the product, but we can assume that this is what they want, especially when it comes to other things like in the dairy with the different yogurts and all the different fat content of like all the things. So I always want to be careful and do that. But back to the usually punishing Instacart. I don't know what's been up with it, but somehow I've maintained. I got back my 5 star after months, and each day that I've gone on this past week, it's stayed there. And it's like, wow. I don't, it's like I said, I still shop the same way. So it's not like, excuse me, I'm doing anything different. It's that the customers, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a good batch of customers that you get with 5 star. I'm not looking for the unicorn of like 100 items, for $75. That part of that being a $25 tip. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for nice orders, like 20 to 40 is good for me. Yes, I do doubles. If they aren't more than 45 items, I can do that. They usually all the items fit in the cart, and it all works out good. So I will continue to do this on my day off. There's just something about the adventure. I do the in-store shopping for Shaw's, and the orders, it's fun. I like it. It's great when the inventory is like plump and I can get everybody what they want, but there's still nothing like gig work because you just don't know what you're getting. And it is an adventure, and you get to see where the people live. Sometimes you get to meet the people, and that's always nice. They've removed the mask restriction, and so it's a lot easier to shop. I like that. I was full-time in-store shopper with the mask on the whole time. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think but that was just me. So now that it's been lifted, it's just nice to be able to breathe regular air and enjoy that whole thing. So anyway, this has been Sarah Pearls. Whoops, Sarah the Shopper. I almost said Pearls of Wisdom and Food, my other channel. But this is Sarah the Shopper talking about gig work and how we do it. How's it going for you? How's your star rating? How are your different apps? I think it's great that we can get another one down here on the Cape. I love the competition. And Ship didn't like me, as I told you before, so I won't be getting any of that. And DoorDash, you have to schedule the time, so that's a little wonky. And with today's gas prices, oh yeah, no, I'm not doing $2 orders with no tip for DoorDash. That ship sailed, and good luck to them with the cost of gas, right? Anyway, I will see you here the next time. This has been Sarah the Shopper, talking gig work and shopping, because that's what we do and that's what we like. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye for now.